This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek, which is being held virtually this year. Joining me right now is Mark Santarossa from Aurion Resources. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, AU on the TSX Venture and AIRRF on the OTCQX. Mark, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Great, thanks. Thank you for having me today, Robert.
It's great to have you on. So let's start with a quick overview and history of Aurion, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. Aurion's been public for a while now, but we entered into Finland in about 2014. So we're Finnish exploration, high-grade gold. And we've been there exploring since 2015. The story started with a major boulder discovery in 2017. Since then, we've been drilling on our 100% properties, made several discoveries on our properties already through the drill bit. Fairly well cashed up as well. We're sitting at close to $12 million in cash as of right now, or working capital. We've also got several joint ventures with some of the majors. B2 Gold is drilling right now on one of our joint venture properties, as is Kinross. We also have Kinross in as a 10% shareholder, as well as Newmont Gold Corp in at around 4%.
And what would you say makes the company and the project unique and different compared to your peers out there?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. We view Finland as what the Abitibi was about 100 years ago, in the sense that you don't have 100 years of history of exploration, but the geology and the structure is very similar to what you've seen in the major gold mining camps like Timmins and Kirkland Lake. So we're pretty confident that we're going to find not one, but multiple major gold discoveries on our properties.
And tell us a little bit about the team that y'all have put together to help, realize as much value as possible for this company.
Absolutely. So the way we've got it set up, there's a few things. You got a few capital markets guys near the top. So there's myself. I've been in capital markets and mining capital markets for almost 20 years. You've got Dave Lotan, who's our chairman, who's worked at a hedge fund and run money for a number of years as well. But the visionary or the key person in this is our CEO, who's actually a geologist who's worked for some of the majors in the past. It's his vision, and it was his brainchild to come to Finland. He saw something that looked very similar to what his experience was in the Abitibi, and we're proving that out now. And so that's basically the team. And as far as having the capital markets, we think that one of the key parts that's overlooked by a lot of the juniors is controlling the share structure and just doing things so that you don't blow up the share capital, so that shareholders actually benefit from good news, right? If you have too many shares outstanding, the share price can't move that much. So we try to keep it tight, and we manage when we raise capital. We like to think of ourselves as very good stewards of capital. So that's why you kind of have a good balance here between capital markets and good geology.
And from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of this year going into 2021?
Absolutely. So we're currently drilling. We've got we've got two rigs. We have one rig currently drilling right now on our flagship asset, our flagship property called Risti, where we've made our Amerusko discovery in 2018. And so we're currently drilling on that property, testing additional targets along the main structural feature. We have a second rig joining us shortly in early September. It's going to be drilling on another target on our Risti property called Karaselka, which is approximately 4 kilometers directly south of that Amerusko discovery. And on top of that, we've also got our B2 Gold joint venture. So our joint venture partner has been drilling, and we should have some results out from them shortly. But and they're going to continue to drill as well, as will our partner Kinross.
And Mark, with that, where can my audience go and find everything they need to know about Aurion Resources?
That's aurionresources.com. That's spelled AURIONRESOURCES.com.
You won the spelling bee. That's it.
Excellent.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck, stay safe, and I look forward to our next update.
Thank you very much for having me. You as well. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, my name is Robert Kraft. I'm your host on SNN Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metal Summit Beaver Creek being held virtually this year. Mark will be there on behalf of Aurion, and thank you for joining us today.